Thanks for tuning into my channel. This is Buffy. So I just want to jump right into this. I've been hearing a lot of black women commentators, especially Chrissy, talk about why white women blackfish. Basically saying they're doing it not to keep up with black women or emulate black women or even look like black women, but it's to just look like mixed and biracial women. If that's not a bunch of BS, I don't know what is. But I'm here to really break the truth down to you, Chrissy, and to anyone who want to run with that stupid rhetoric bullcrap, because it's not true. They're not trying to emulate our mixed race daughters. They're not trying to emulate mixed women. They're trying to emulate us. And what I mean by us is the black girls that are sugar babies and get white sugar daddies and had white sugar daddies, hell, married to their white sugar daddies, like myself, or black women who are swirlers. That's who they're trying to keep up with. That's who they're trying to compete with. They're trying to compete with us. See, you're probably saying, but what do you mean exactly? Well, let me break it down to you. You have to realize middle class white women are going to just get that middle class. Google or just put in your search engine or something right here, even on this platform, you'll see a whole bunch of black girls, black women talk about having sugar daddies. And a lot of times they're talking about white men. They're talking about white men taking them out, buying them things. Google it. And if you look at some of these black girls, a lot of times they'll look like the Sanaa Lathans. They'll look like the Megan Goods, the Tyra Banks, or they look like they're mixed-ish, but they're not. If you look at their parents, both of their parents phenotypically are black. A lot of these girls who talk about that, who are black, you don't think white girls, I'm going to be like, wait, what? I'm going to know that too. And these are like middle class white girls. And then not only to mention that, but look at all the top interracial vloggers. It's always a white guy with a black girl. And let's be totally honest, a lot of these white guys with these black girls be really good looking white dudes. Like sometimes you look at the white dude and be like, what did she do to get him? And that's not ragging on anybody. I'm just being like totally truthful and honest, but a lot of these white girls are middle class, and they're gonna get middle class white boys who, not to come out sounding any kind of way, but I'm being truthful, they get these middle class white boys who have okay or maybe just meet the dead fisherman mark hygienes, or they're lame, or they don't know how to dress. Let's be totally honest. When a white boy is trying to attract a black woman, he's going to be smelling so good. I can't tell you how many times when I went out with a white guy where they tried to tell me that they're wearing Armani or some sort of like really expensive men cologne and stuff like that. I'm really not a label type of person. I just like money. But yeah, like even my husband, when I first met him, he like he would drop a good penny on a cologne alone. And not to mention shoes. You understand? So they know that's the type of white men that are drawn to us. They're getting the the Big Bang Theory white boys, the kind of walk stiff white guys. You know what I mean? Think about it. I mean, I see a lot of you guys are not swirlers or not in the interracial relationship, or dating scene. So you don't see what we see. We see white women looking at us very catty. We see that. We see them eyeing us and looking at us like, how did she get him? Oh, probably curious if he have a lot of money or if he rocking a big one, or if the sex is outrageous and out there. You know what I mean? You could just tell when someone's looking at you and thinking that about you. You know what I mean? So, of course, if you're a white woman, wouldn't you be jealous if women who you think shouldn't be able to snag your guy, and they're snagging a better selection of your guy? They're snagging the cool ones. They're snagging the ones that smell good. They're snagging the ones that look better. They're snagging the better selection of a white man. That makes them look like they're failing. And see, white women, they're so conniving. They're not going to come out and just say that. You know what I mean? They're not going to come out and just, say like, oh, they taking our men, blah, 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 blah. No. See, they do it in other ways. And this is one of the ways that they're doing it in. Okay, so quick story. So, this was before our daughter was born. Me and my husband's daughter was born. And it was Valentine's Day. I think it was the same year that our daughter was conceived. So it was Valentine's Day, and my husband had big balloons, and we're gonna go into the restaurant, and a bunch of these white girls was like, and these are white girls, mind you, and they were like, I need to get me a white boy. And we both looked at each other and laughed. Honey, I don't make these things up. They literally, like, everything just, like, I'm telling you the blueprint right here. If you guys don't want to take it, that's up to you. But at least feed this information to other black women, because they deserve to have the right to know too, and we have to call it out. See, I know with some of you black women, you don't really want to call this out, especially those of you who are darker than a Sanaa Lathan, or a Tyra Banks. You guys don't want to call it out. You guys feel that, oh, they're just biracial fishing or mixed girl fishing, when in actuality, no. They're keeping up with black women who are stealing and taking their white men. They're just not going to be blunt and come out and say it, But I see the stares, and when it's not them, it's Spanish women, and my husband do not look a lick of Spanish, okay? Even though I know that's a culture, but still, okay? He's straight up and down white boy. Well, in some parts. Anyways, but yeah. That's what they do. They stare, they gawk, they they're not going to come out and say anything. They're just, they don't work in that way. So black women, like I said, we always seem to get the cool, sexy, good-looking white guy for the most part, especially the younger black women, the ones that's like 30 and younger mark. We tend to get the cooler, stylish, good-looking white guys, if you just notice that. And that's just been going on more and more now lately. Chrissy and a lot of you guys will probably be like, oh, well, they are just trying to be mixed girls. Look at their phenotype. Yeah, I'm looking at their phenotype. But look at Tyra Banks. Tyra Banks got 2 black parents, 2 black parents, okay? And look at those light color eyes and that mocha skin. Now look at these white girls. A lot of them don't have her light color eyes. So what are you guys trying to say? And also keep in mind, Tyra Banks had a baby by a white man. You don't think they're watching that? I mean, they probably wasn't watching her show. They made sure that her show got canceled, but you know, not her modeling one, because as long as she kept a lot of white girls on there and winning, then that was okay in their book. But just a lot of things was going behind the scenes that I don't know if you guys really know. But that also speaks volumes. You know? Look at Megan Good. Why do you think Megan Good, every TV show that she was on, casted with a white man, got canceled? Because Megan Good, face-wise and body-wise, intimidated a lot of women. I mean, heck, she intimidated a lot of black women. So if she intimidated a lot of black women, you don't think she's intimidating these white women? Come on now. That's why every show that they cast her with a white man, it got canceled. But yet, Kerry Washington's show didn't get canceled. She's beautiful and she have keen features and stuff like that. But she's not busty and all that stuff and more. Like a Megan Good. And I want to also touch on that in another video, another time, with the type of black women and with different shades and even body types that white women are threatened by. I think as black women we need to be totally honest, you know, with the fact that these white women are blackfishing because they're trying to compete and keep up with swirlers, black women who are sugar babies, you know, marrying off their white sugar daddies. Like, I know this girl from Instagram, beautiful girl, mocha complexion, beautiful, and she would always talk about, you know, the fact that she married her white sugar daddy, you know, and he's a good looking white man, right? And I know these white girls are in their feelings, and like I said, like, oh my gosh, you guys just don't know. You guys only just like know what you think you know, or what you hear another black commentary talk about. But I'm actually in this inner circle. I actually have a different perspective on things and what I see. And these women, I mean, ask yourself, really and truly ask yourself, why wasn't they blackfishing before? White women have always dated, mated, procreated with the black man, you know. So why wasn't they competing with mixed and biracial before? Oh, that's right, because those were white women procreating them. Now we have black women swirling and black women who are getting good looking white men, or white men that's throwing money on them and, you know, just taking care of them and marrying them off now. And they're getting in their feelings. They're basically saying in themselves, like, you know, they want these type of white guys because these are the type of white guys that have the genetic genes that they want. Genetic genes, good hygiene, all that stuff and more, and they want that, and they want to procreate with that, and they want to have babies with that. And one way to do that is to blackfish, trick the white guy, and then have a white child with them. I mean, as twisted as you think that may sound, they've done worse. So I say this to black women commentaries to please stop spewing wrong information, because it is not helpful for us as black women. You know, I know a lot of you guys are not down with this world. I know a lot of you guys are pro-black and not pro-black women. I am a pro-black woman. My womanhood of being a black melanated woman, my black vagina comes first. Okay? And me feeding you guys this information that I know, because like I said, like, this is something that they do, and we can't pretend anymore that they're trying to do this. And then of course they hate the fact that Meghan Markle comes from a black mother and a white father. They're scared shitless to know that. Because they know, they've always known that the white man is going to provide the white male privilege, and the black mother is going to be the nurturer and properly take care of the hair, properly teach her how to cook. You remember the black woman, the black mother, she's teaching the daughter tricks how to get the white man. And now you're ambiguous, you can keep up with the white girls, so it's even more. I'm telling you. So it's not more so about them. They're trying to eliminate us, eliminate black women, because they feel like once they could eliminate us and take on our role, their white men can procreate with them and have white babies with them and be with them, and also get their fix, their black girl fix. But honey, you can do all that you do, but you can never be me. And black women, you need to start spreading this and educating each other on this, because like I said, they've done much worse. And if they're doing this, which is pretty conniving, it's not just about money, it's more deeper than this. You guys think a lot of them being influencer is about money. No, it's much deeper than that. It is much deeper than that. And until we could be able to guide our fellow black sisters and our offsprings that we create from the black woman's womb, they're going to continue on doing more and more. And if we don't come together as black women to see to it that we're calling them out, because just saying like, oh, they're blackfishing, and oh, because they're doing it because they want to be mixed girls or biracial girls, it is doing a disservice for us as black women, because we know the truth, because we have black women who are in interracial relationships getting better selection of their white men, and they can't handle that. So I want you guys to leave me a comment down below, like, share, and subscribe. And once again, this is Buffy, and I'll see you later. Bye.